On today's video, we take my 2008 Jaguar xj8L long base. That's what the L means. We're gonna get it fully detailed. The car came from Texas. It had terrible paint on it. The clear coat was disappearing off the spoiler. There was tree sap all over it. It just looked terrible. So it went from looking like this to this. So stay tuned. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Mike the Baldadonis, and I buy and sell cars as a hobby, and I bring you guys along with me, showing the pros and cons of each vehicle I buy. I do travel videos throughout New England, and I talk about my life experiences. All right guys, let's get into it. This is gonna be a satisfying video, okay? Oh! What the hell? All right, I promise this is going to be a good video. Besides that squeaky floor. All right, let's do a recap. A couple months ago, I've been looking for a long base Jaguar for a very long time. This one popped up on Facebook. It was in New Hampshire. And talking to the guy, he seemed like he was interesting. Okay, we'll put it that way. So he is from New Hampshire. Being in the military, he moved to California for a few years. He found the car in Texas, bought it, brought it back to California. In COVID times, he drove the car back to New Hampshire, okay? So he had it for a few years. I saw it online, like I said. I asked him a bunch of questions, and he did tell me the paint was a 7 out of 10. He didn't really get into it. He just said there was a couple spots that wasn't that great. And I was like, okay. So my journey was an hour and a half to look at the car. Me and my girlfriend, we get there and we're like, this is a little bit more beat up than I was expecting. So I take the car for a drive, and the wheels were bouncing big time. You know, flat spots on the tires. He's had it for a while, like I said. He didn't drive it that much, although they were brand new tires from a year and a half ago, flat spots. Okay, so driving an hour and a half home after buying the car was annoying. It just drove me bananas. There's one thing that I can't stand is wheels that are not true, all right, or straight. I just like smooth driving, all right? So that was one thing that bothered me. So let's do a recap. What did I do since I bought it? All right, so we take it to the shop. We're gonna put on the lift. We're gonna do a fuel filter and an oil change.
Like whatever you want to run it.
Then we did a cabin filter and spark plugs. And at this point, I take the car to my other friend's shop and we rebalanced the tires, but it was just the same. So I ended up buying brand new tires. Now, when I was washing the car, or after heavy rain, I did notice water get into the cabin on the driver's side floorboard. So to cure that, I take it to my other friend's shop who actually did the detail, Mike. All right, we blow out the sunroof drain. So we took care of that. Then we did rear rotors and pads. And now the car is mechanically done, okay? So we're gonna take it to my friend's shop, Mike, who does the detail. We're gonna do the whole car. All right, he's gonna talk about it. So let's take a look.
Hey folks, it's Mike from Auto MD Detailing. Today we worked on the beautiful blue Jaguar. Paint was in pretty rough shape when it first came in. Lots of marks, etchings from, it looks like UV damage, maybe some pine pitch, things like that, stuff that really caked into clear coat itself. So we went through and we did a heavy buff on the entire vehicle, really concentrating on the hood, the roof, and the trunk areas that were the worst. We then went back with a polish, and then we were able to go back in and fill in any of the heavy areas with a little bit of touch-up paint. For the trunk area, the rear spoiler was very, very faded, so we taped that off. We were able to give that a quick spray with color match paint, make that nice and blue again, Then we were able to, the following morning, go back in and level off all those areas where we put the touch-up paint. So not perfect, but when you look at the vehicle, it's much more level. Those faded areas aren't showing up as much. You really have to be on top of the vehicle to see those spots now. On the interior, the kick plates as you enter the vehicle were very, very faded. Someone had actually gone through and repainted those prior. And it just, the color was a little off. It was a little darker than the interior itself. So we were able to go back in, fix those, get a color that was much more neutral, a color that matched a lot better and really gave the interior the look that we were going for. Other than that, the vehicle's in great shape now, and it's ready to go.
It's not anything that he's concerned about, right? Yeah, so it was like, alright. Well, I mean, this was before they started.
If she's ever out here and that fucking happens, I'll fucking. And then his clients. So I've had some pretty cool shit in the shop with him. Truck. Look at globs.
What did I have that I just sold? I had a... And then I'll have other people that pop up and they'll be like... All right, guys, the paint came out awesome, but before I show it to you, I take the wheels to Rim Pro, that's in Tingsboro, Massachusetts. They're gonna fully refurbish the wheels. Here's just a little clip of what they did. I was not able to get into the building to shoot more clips. He was just busy. So we'll do a video eventually showing how the process of totally restoring wheels goes about. So that will be in an upcoming video. But the wheels came out great. Now take a look and see what you guys think. It looks amazing. It looks so much nicer. I love the way the car came out. It looks beautiful. Is it perfect? No. But it's driver's quality. You can feel proud driving this gorgeous Jaguar down the street. When you drive this car, people stare at you. It is gorgeous. I can't get the words to express how I feel about how good this car looks. I'm just thrilled. But there is a sad note. Because I do buy and sell cars, I posted it up on Facebook. Within 5 days, it sold. It sold, has a new owner. And when the gentleman named Richard came looking at it, when he opened up his door, he looked at it. It was like his eyes lit up. He had a huge smile on his face. He just walked around and he was like, it came out so nice. It looks so good. And that made me proud. And I think Mike, the detailer, when I told him that, made him feel proud. Making a car go from looking like before to after, that's a satisfaction, right? There is something to that for sure. And for me to sell it the way it looks now, I'm proud. I'm a proud car enthusiast that's passing on a beautiful car to the next car enthusiast. All right, will I get another one? Absolutely. You know, it took me 15 years to get that one, so I don't know how long it's gonna take me to get the next one, but I will look and try to find another because I do love it. It was fast, it handled well. It was just, you just don't see them here in my area, okay? So I really loved the car. All right, so upcoming videos. I have a 2011 Volvo C30 R-Design 6-speed with 103,000 miles. I was having problems with the turbo, So we'll see if this little $75 piece cures it. So that will be in the upcoming video. Also, the same Volvo, Mike did a complete detail on that as well. So we'll get to that. My FJ Cruiser 2012, I bought from the original owner. I did a bunch of stuff to it so far. This will be video number 3. We will do a transmission fluid change again. I did a service on the last video, but because it mixes with the old transmission fluid, we'll drop and do another refill. I have to do a power steering line, and then we're gonna do the frame in wool wax because it's winter time. Okay. What else? My Lexus ES 350. We'll get to that eventually. It's getting there, you know. Travel videos throughout New England. Christmas time is here. I like to get a nice Christmas video out, and whatever else I feel like talking about. So guys, thank you for watching. I wish I had the Jaguar for a little bit longer, but as you can see, it's winter time, it's starting to snow, so it does me no good to keep that in the garage until springtime. So I went to a new owner, and Richard, thank you so much. I think you're gonna love it. And guys, thank you very much for tuning in. So until the next video, everybody, Baldadonis out.